out of 57 successful bidders just happened to be the two bidders who Sergeant Nkosi was asking you to privilege through this process, to give the process to, even though at the time you say you thought he was just asking you to check for compliance on these bidders. Is that correct?
So, Chair, through the process, yes, it's correct, they were awarded.
Yes. Let's look at the second and third messages. There's a list of 7 messages, 7 companies on the second list, on the second message. And on the third message, it says, "Afternoon, Captain." So this is Deputy Chief Dlamini saying, "Afternoon, Sergeant Nkosi. I trust you are well and your family. The above is from the Red Berets. Please check with Mfowethu," that would be you, "if it's the same with his from CIC Juju to verify the authenticity." So Sergeant Nkosi is being asked by Deputy Chief Dlamini to take that list of 7 companies to you to check if it's the same as a list that he assumes Mr. Malema has given to you. CIC Juju, you'll accept as Mr. Malema.
I accept.
So, Deputy Chief Dlamini assumes that Mr. Malema has given you a list of companies in relation to this tender. You accept that? I'm not asking you at this stage if Mr. Malema did, I'm asking you if that is what this message shows the assumption to have been on the part of Deputy Chief Dlamini.
Yes, I accept that, SC.
Now, did Mr. Malema ever give you a list of companies in relation to this tender?
No.
Can you offer any explanation as to why Deputy Chief Dlamini would have thought that Mr. Malema or somebody else from the EFF would have given you a list of companies for this tender?
I don't know.
Can I take you back to your chats? And if we go to page 116, previous month, February of 2025, you, at the footer page 116, you sent to Sergeant Nkosi a screenshot of an article with the heading, "Tshwane proves governance can thrive without the DA," says EFF's Malema. Then there's a photograph of Mr. Malema underneath it, spilling over onto page 117. And you say to Sergeant Nkosi, "I'm okay, my brother. We are managing this guy, my brother. I just wanted to show you. Mbungulu will never win." And now, what did you mean when you said to Sergeant Nkosi, "We are managing Mr. Malema"?
Chair, I did not mean we're managing Mr. Malema at all. I don't know Mr. Malema. I've never met him. I just know him to be the president of the EFF, firstly.
Sorry, why did you send this picture, this article that says "Tshwane proves governance can thrive without the DA," says EFF's Malema?
As you've seen on many occasions, sometimes we would share milestones that are there. As part of this, the city's finances were stabilizing and the city was going in a positive direction. This was me sharing an article, as I would in other instances as well, so that Sergeant Nkosi would see that the city is doing much better. That's some of the issues that we would normally talk about.
And the article's about Mr. Malema?
No, it's about the city, that the city's governance is improving and the city is doing well.
Yes, but the only person mentioned in the headline of the article is Mr. Malema. Is that correct? You see anybody else mentioned there?
I focused on Tshwane.
No, sorry, I'm asking you a question. Do you see anybody else mentioned in the headline of the article? Yes or no?
On the headline, there's only Malema mentioned.
Do you see any photograph of anyone other than Mr. Malema in this screenshot?
On the article, no.
is there any reference to anybody other than Mr. Malema in the screenshot that you send to Mr. Nkosi?
I was sending an article. I just want to make that clear. I wasn't sending a picture. I was sending an article that Sergeant Nkosi should read.
Yes, but I'm asking you, did that article and that screenshot refer to anybody other than Mr. Malema?
Chair.
Yes or no? It's quite a simple question. The answer is incontrovertibly no.
Senior Counsel.
I'm going to object at this point in time. The witness clearly said he sent an article. If my learned friend wishes to deal with the content of the article as he clearly wants to do right now, in fairness to the witness, then produce the article that the witness says he sent at that point in time. Don't ask him in abstracto, and when he tries to explain, you just cut him off. That is not the way I assume the Commission deals with witnesses that's trying to explain themselves. Whilst I'm on this topic, Chairperson, I have noticed that there seems to be an issue with the manner of the messages that we've received in the bundle. My learned friend refers to forwarded messages, but what we received does not indicate whether a message was forwarded or not. And with the greatest of respect, when you confront a
perhaps
witness...
let's deal with the first issue.
I'm happy to stop that then.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Fanny. Yes, Mr. Chaskalson.
I'm not questioning this witness on the content of the article. I'm questioning this witness on the screenshot that he sent Sergeant Nkosi with a view to understanding the message that he sent less than 2 minutes after sending that screenshot. I haven't got there yet, and I have my line has been interrupted by this objection. But I submit I'm perfectly entitled to ask, is there any face or is there any photograph of anyone in the screenshot and any name of anyone in the screenshot other than Mr. Malema? Because less than 2 minutes later, there is a message, we are managing this guy. And the question is, who is this guy?
Chairperson, may I respond, please? My learned friend very clearly, and the record will reflect it, when he asked him, does the content refer to anybody else than Mr. Malema? And as I say, if there's an issue about that, then we can play the record back. Because he clearly asked him about the content. The moment the witness responded by saying, I sent him an article, he said to him then, well, does the content refer to anybody but Mr. Malema?
Let's resolve this by allowing the question, but also allowing Mr. Mnisi to give whatever explanation he may want to give Mr. Chaskalson. But of course, that does not apply across the board in the sense that we will allow explanations all the time, even where we are of the view that explanations are not necessary. But just so as to move forward, yes.
There was a second complaint about forwarded messages, Chair.
Yes.
We have included...
I stopped Ms. Van den here for midway on that one. Perhaps, please, yes, go to the end of the point.
Thank you very much. I think what I'm going to do is after the tea time, I will address you on that issue, because I've noticed throughout the manner in which the questioning or cross-examination was going, that it refers to forwarded message. We all know what a forwarded message looks like. It's got a little thing that shows that it's been forwarded. These messages are not. But I'm going to address you in full on that issue and a further issue after tea time. Thank you, Chair.
Chair, I don't want to waste time, so if I can just put our position, which is the only forwarded messages that we refer to are messages forwarded between Sergeant Nkosi, messages between Sergeant Nkosi and Deputy Chief Dlamini that are forwarded to Mr. Mnisi, or messages between Sergeant Nkosi and Mr. Mnisi that are forwarded to Deputy Chief Dlamini. The full set of texts of both of those sets of texts is in the bundle. In each case, I can show you the date stamp and time stamp of the message that I say is forwarded from one, and then show that it is forwarded 2 minutes later?
We actually saw that during Mr. Nkosi's, Sergeant Nkosi's testimony, Mr. Chaskalson.
Indeed.
But, yes, but perhaps during the tea break, if you could explain how that works to Ms. Van den Heever. And I understand what you say. For example, you have those two arrows that on your and my phone will show that a message has been forwarded. But I think Mr. Chaskalson will be able to explain.
Chairperson, because it goes a step further than that.
Yes.
We've not been given the courtesy of being shown whether the message that was forwarded before. Now, normally in matters of this, where you deal with digital information or expert evidence,
yes.
you have an affidavit that sets out exactly what. We don't have anything like that. And maybe that's something my learned friend at this point can chew on, where you properly see for you to test the veracity of what you are dealing with.